It's just really hard to top this chicken. It's perfection in the form of chicken.
사실만 전달하는 국뽕브라더. 최근 흑백 요리사와 같은 한국 콘텐츠가 엄청난 흥행을 거두자 한국 음식에 대한 관심도가 엄청난 폭으로 급증했습니다. 과거에는 아시아 음식이라고 하면 중식과 일식뿐이 없었지만 현재는 시대가 변해 K 콘텐츠와 더불어 K푸드가 세계를 장악하고 있습니다. 그런데 오직 이런 문화적인 부흥으로 인해서 K푸드가 알려진 것은 아닙니다. 사실 기본적인 맛이 장착되어 있기 때문이기도 하죠. 최근 들어 유튜브나 각종 SNS에 유행하는 영상들이 있습니다. 각국의 음식을 비교하며 순위를 매기는 대결 콘텐츠들입니다. 이런 영상들은 수천만 구독자를 가진 유튜버들도 달려들며 한번 올렸다 하면 말도 안 되는 조회수를 달성할 만큼 유행하고 있습니다. 그런데 여기서 한 가지 기이한 현상이 벌어지고 있습니다. 세계 각국의 가장 유명하고 최고의 음식이라 뽑히는 음식들이 한국 음식에 전패를 하고 말아버리는 것이었죠. 이런 콘텐츠는 단순히 맛으로만 비교하며 순위를 매기는데요. 맛으로 모든 국가의 음식들이 패배를 하며 우승은 결국 한국이 하고 있어서 보나마나 한국이라는 말이 나오고 있습니다. 세계 최고의 스테이크, 세계 최고의 라면 등등 모든 음식들에서 한국이 압도하고 있는데 구독자 수가 1000만이 넘는 조슈아 와이스먼이라는 유튜버 역시 세계 음식 랭킹 영상을 업로드했습니다. 그런데 주제는 세계 최고의 치킨이었죠. 치킨은 정말 각국의 자존심이 걸린 음식이라고 봐도 무방한데 정말 놀라운 장면이 벌어지고 말았습니다. 1대1 대결을 통해 결승으로 가는 과정을 한번 보겠습니다.
Today we're going to find the greatest fried chicken in the world. On my Instagram, I asked you, the audience, to pick and submit your top global fried chicken. And the results are in. And we'll be putting the top 12 contenders in a bracket seeded from 1 through 12. The top 4 seeds get to skip the first round, while the bottom 8 battle it out to move on. The world's best fried chickens will go head to head, round for round, until we find our champion. Let the games begin.
First battle begins with the 9th ranked Thailand Hot Yai versus the 8th ranked Indian chicken pakora. And now we're in the war arena. Who's gonna move on to the next round? Thailand with Hot Yai or India with chicken pakora? First up, the Indian chicken pakora. Vikram, a 7. Me, a 6. Kim, an 8. Total score, 21.
The flavor's really good. I wish there was more crunch and crispness.
Next, Thailand, Hot Yai. Vikram, 6.5. Me, 6.5. Cam, and an 8. We have a tie with 2 scoring at 21.
So to break this, we're each gonna write down which one we think is better. Wow, I can accept that. I think that that's a fair winner. So pakora wins this round.
So Indian chicken pakora advances to face one of the biggest opponents we have. Number 1 ranked by you, or well, those who voted, Korean Yangnyeom. Before we get there, we have the next first round battle. The 12th ranked Honduran Pollo Chucho versus the 5th ranked Taiwan Yan Suji. First, Taiwan Yan Suji. Vikram, 7. Me, a 6.5. And Cam comes in with a 9.5. Total score, 23.
Whoa.
Now for the Honduran Pollo Chucho. Vikram, a 7.5. Me, an 8. This is looking like a win for the Honduran. And Cam comes in with a 7.5. Total score, 23.
So we're all gonna write down the one that we think is the winner and flip our cards around. Yeah! Honduras win!
Dominican Republic, Chicharron de Pollo versus Italy, Pollo Frito. First up, Italy with Pollo Frito. First up, Dominican Republic, Chicharron de Pollo. Vikram, an 8.5. Me, an 8. And Cam, a 9. A total 25.5. One of our highest scores so far.
This is everything I want in a fried chicken, genuinely. No sauce required to make this absolutely delicious.
Now, Chicharron de Pollo has an opponent here, and it is Italy with Pollo Frito. Vikram comes in with 3, and me, a 4, and finally a 2. Total score, 9.
Not the type of crunch I want in a fried chicken. There is crispness, but it's very far away from where it needs to be.
Malaysia with ayam goreng versus Brazil, frango passarinho. First up, Brazil, frango a passarinho. Vikram, a 5. Me, a 7. And Cam, a 7. A total of 19. Next up, Malaysia, ayam goreng. Vikram, an 8. B, a 6. Cam, a 5. A total of 19. Another tie.
It tastes kind of like a Thai curry, but it's just not it for me.
It has good flavor, but it's too much of a low hum when I want it to be screaming in my face. We have another tie, so we're going to all write the one we think won.
So Brazil's frango a passarinho with the upset. We now move on and kick off round 2 with a big battle. Korea with Yangnyeom.
This is everything I want. Chewy, fatty, juicy, and the flavor, it doesn't go higher than this. It's perfectly balanced with salt, sweetness, a little bit of spice, umami, makes me say mommy.
You'd think that the sauce would kind of negate the crunch, but the crunch is still there because of the double fries.
It's just really hard to top this chicken. It's perfection in the form of chicken.
Okay, but we gotta give Pakora a chance. We're gonna vote which one moves on to the next round. A unanimous decision, big win for Korea, but the game is not over. Moving on to the next round.
It was an incredible fight for an incredible fried chicken. Korea gets the win with Yangnyeom and will take on the winner of the next round 2 battle, which is Honduran Pollo Chucho versus Austria with Backhandel.
So backhandel is basically like schnitzel. I already know what people are thinking. That's not how you pronounce it. We cooked it in clarified butter. That adds a lot of flavor. I can taste it. It's got a good crunch. I like this simplicity. A little bit of lemon juice. It's a good bite.
It's hard to talk about this without comparing it to the other one, but I'd say this has a very traditional palette of flavor.
This is a chicken I'm always going to enjoy, but I feel like the flavor of the clarified butter is almost too much. Like, I feel like it's overpowering.
Yeah, I'd prefer this with pork or veal.
Now for the Honduran Pollo Chucho.
We have 3 votes. We need a minimum of 2 of us to agree for either of these to move on to the next round. It's a 3 for 3.
And the story continues. Honduras, with that upset victory, they enter a battle against the undefeated thus far, Korea with Yangnyeom.
드디어 한국의 양념치킨이 세계에서 가장 맛있다는 치킨들과 맞붙으며 놀라운 결과를 만들어냅니다.
In the next battle of Korea with Yangnyeom versus Honduras Pollo Chucho, an unlikely competition.
We've made it to the semifinals. Korean fried chicken versus the Honduran fried chicken. We just tasted the Korean fried chicken, so we're bringing a fresh Honduran chicken back to taste and then pick which one we like more. Another win for Korea. Wow, it's getting spicy in here, guys. So Korea is moving on to the final round.
Versus the number 3 ranked chicken from Japan, karaage. The winner here will define our most favorite style of fried chicken in the world.
We'll taste both one more time and decide our final winner. That is karaage. Wispy crunch. Little sweetness, little saltiness, soy, mirin, sake, so many Japanese flavors in one. And moving on to Korea. Damn, crunch is still there too. That's crazy. Wow.
We have a winner. Korea wins with Yangnyeom. It truly lives up to its great name, defeating chicken pakora, pollo chucho, and karaage to be crowned the best fried chicken from around the world that we have ever had.
이 유튜버들은 한국 양념치킨을 먹고 이길 치킨이 없을 만큼 완성형이라고 했습니다. 이 영상을 본 시청자들은 하나같이 이런 댓글을 쏟아냈습니다. 난 모로코 출신인데 한국 프라이드 치킨에 100% 공감해. 처음 먹어봤던 그때가 아직도 기억나는데 진짜 너무 맛있었어. 한국인들에게는 절대적인 자부심이 2가지가 있다. 첫 번째는 김치, 그리고 2번째는 치킨. 나는 거의 매주 차가운 맥주랑 한국 치킨 윙을 먹고 있는데 진짜 최고야! 라며 한국 치킨을 극찬했습니다. 저도 오늘 치킨을 하나 뜯고 싶네요. 참고로 각종 광고나 비즈니스 문의는 설명란에 있는 메일로 보내주시면 감사하겠습니다. 저는 여러분 곁에서 가짜뉴스를 걸러내고 진짜 해외 반응 소식을 전해드립니다. 속는 게 바보가 아니라 속이는 게 나쁜 겁니다. 구독과 좋아요, 알림 설정을 조심스럽게 부탁드려봅니다. 영상을 끝까지 시청해주신 분들 정말 감사합니다.